Hello everyone. This is the newest video on the King series, and I finally find some time to open this one. So this would involve most of the things I have posted videos about on the channel. So that would be camera tracker, keying, and edge work and stuff like that. I'm still using the footage from that same website. The link will be in the description. The only thing I did here was to use a color space transform to move it to ACCG, and I'm using data raw. I don't know the whole color space this was shot, and this one is giving me kind of a decent. You can experiment and try different color spaces, see if you get a more natural result. That's fine. And I have already time to make it 2 times faster because we had don't need to move so slow. Oh yeah. All right. That's the movement, and in this one I plan to have a little bit of a deep thing. So as soon as we have her key and we have her keyed out in the space, and we can do a camera track, and then we can see the location where she's in 3D space. We can put a card there, and you can put her key in the card, herself in the card. So she will be positioned properly in 3D space. So that opens a lot of possibilities, and we can have elements behind and in front of her properly, and we can have deep holdouts of herself. So if we add like dust, like this, those stock footage of dust and or even particles, and that's probably what I'm going to do. We can have her actually between the particles. So they will be rotating or flying around her, like behind her and then in front of her in a more natural way. So yeah, so that's the plan. We'll go from keying, then a camera tracker, and then we'll do some simple deep stuff. So yeah, you can also build like a nice ground using geometry, which is also not that complicated. Yeah, so that's it. So let's do it. So let's just try to keep it as clean as possible. So usually I take a long line to the side. I stick a key light and see how it behaves. Let's see. As expected. So the green. We go for the tracker marks, which are also in a green shade, but this is slightly different than the background. We'll get a cleaner cut of the legs and so on. We can try to tweak this a little bit. I don't usually do that. I like combining tracks, but not tweaking a lot here. Let's see if we can improve this a little bit. Okay, I think this one's a good result. Let's write normal here and see. A good first step is to just try several keys and see how the image behaves. Can go for a green screen here. Bad. It's much cleaner than the key light. It has less like noise and things. So I can combine those guys maybe. Sounds good. Not bad. That's how I usually do. I start testing, see how they work. Screen them on top to force. Let's try the IB key, see. color. If everyone's familiar with the stacking technique. So a little bit this. There's a lot of contamination on the environment. Green screen is maybe too close to her studio. That's why it's a bit tricky. Should be fine. Yeah, okay. It's not the road right now. It's just a little bit. You just duplicate this guy. Eventually it will give us it's big enough. But let's to the color, background, pick. And the color is not so uniform as I did on the other one. I can try to blur this guy a little bit. See if the blur will help. Move a little bit the things. You can also just come here and grab back the constant. 0 here maybe. Let's see. That helps. Okay. Pick this a little bit. Let's see. It's cleaning the very well. Let's add this guy here and see what happens. Let's see where the target marks are coming from. Maybe this it's a bit stronger. It's gonna be the core sample. This is not like super good. So guys, you need to spend some time to improve this one. Improve it. This is obviously crunching too much. You get the idea. So this is clean quite well. So to not explode it too much. Okay. The one on the ground is not a problem. You can mask this guy later. That's okay. So we are missing this left side, the back side of the plate. We have a light from the side, so this is slightly darker. I guess that's why. So let's try to be that guy there, that section. You can get from this red legs in here. It's good. I'll take it. Stuff here later. One. Useful key. I really want to just get the dress, the place. Wash this guy. On. Okay. Have my tools loaded. Hold on. I'm gonna erode a little bit this guy. It's too crunchy. You can use whatever erode tool you like. I like this one here. There's a few good ones. Another one that I this one. It's always strange to mix the tools that I have at home and the tools I have at work. So yeah. Fine. Okay, let's make a quick mask. But we'll keep it as uh, not the one we want. As simple as possible. Let's see. Fast. Frame range here. It's going over there. But, right. Let's make a roto. Set the reference frame to the first one. Hopefully the roto will be after. However you want. This is just going to kill the rest of the areas of the plate that I don't need. So middle. Yeah. Must have this lightly expanded as well, so it doesn't have to be perfect right now. But you can come here, do this, I don't know, like 50. Okay, so that's what we have after all this quick key. Right. Let's do the simple stuff. Copy the alpha to the plate. can do a dispute here, and then we can do like we did before. Okay, so let's go to the dispute. Let's do it by hand. Let's go practice. So we light. Let's get the color here, for example. Okay. Constant. It's this guy here. Yep. Vision mode. Here. We did. You wanna get the luminance key? That's minus this guy on the plate, the result of the key light. So this is our the spill mask basically. Zero this guy. When I multiply this, so you will recover brightness, the image brightness level, and I want to plus it over the light. We're getting this edge because of image resolution. Yeah, see, even the green screen itself is a bunch of this dark edge next to her. Can get rid of it later. It's all good. We can actually do it now. We have the mask here, right? That's maybe a bit too crunchy. Let me a bit, all right? So see just what happens. This will be enough. Good. Can extend the edge a little bit. Extend. Brush. Multiply it. There are better oops. Better extension. Let's see which one I can use here. Let's see. Extend a little bit more. Over here, maybe. You'll see we have the image behind. So okay. You guys will do it properly. That's not the point here. Okay, so let's say that this is good. Let's camera track this guy. Just reorganize this a little bit. Let's have a tracker. I have no idea what lens is this. I have no idea anything about the lens. Let's see how it goes by itself. Hold this a little bit tight. We can use the mask that we have here to will help us not track the. So let's track this side. We'll copy this. I can preview it. See, all the keyframes will disappear from natural, which into source alpha. We just copy the channel inside. All right, let's see. I don't think this will be any problem. Camera is moving without anything in front of it, so it'll be good. See, solve it. Can improve this definitely. Solve it. So now we can delete some guys manually. Let's see if we can find it. For this one. Nothing there. Lots of points to work with. It's under one, so this is already should be good. You can lower this a little bit. With the whole stuff, so it's okay. It's fine. Take the camera and the scene and the whole stuff. Good. We don't need this now. Click our reformat node here. So keep it tight. See, it's working. And I think I'll just make it this scene a bit bigger. Let me do it again. I want the scene to keep 10 times bigger. Yeah, start to work with. Let's define the ground. I have lots of ground here to define. It wouldn't be a problem. So that's ground. I can even stick a card here. He's seeing some pixels under the ground, which is weird. Let's see. Let's make a scene. Okay. See what kind of lens it's guessing. It's guessing 50. To the camera. It's guessing 24 actually. Start this. Few crazy points under the scene. See if we can fix that. I can see. Okay, so let's do it. It can moving too fast. Okay. But it would be less completed, but there's some jumpy guys here. See? Jumping. These are probably the guys that are popping in and out. I can like this also. See if I can get rid of these jumpy guys. Oh. That's why the result was not automatically super good. But we had this jumpy guys here. This one is even trying to move. This is nuts. Okay. Bye bye bye. Let's kill all of these guys. This takes too much time. I'll advance in the editing. Actually, wait for this. And even you can even go to settings. Minimum length for like 10 frames. Let's see. Break it again. That's okay. And hopefully it will ignore the guys are just jumping in and out of track. And from this out, let's see what happens. This is interesting. It's sticking well to the tracker marks, which is expected. So let's see. Solve it. See, 1.84, good result. Let's remove the ones that we don't need. Let's see if we can spot some jumpy guys. Yeah. Five of them. The guys here. Okay. It's lowering. Good result. Faster than before. Nine. It's odd that it is popping in out because I set to 10 frames. I don't know why they're still popping. Anyways, you can always delete these guys. Oh, that one is good. Delete. Alright, leave it there. Here's my curve. Let's lower this even more. Let's see. We have less frames, but good ones. This guy. Oh. So let's test this one. So 10 times. Wait a second. Wait, I forgot to set the route. How to set it is, guys. Right. This is our ground. And now that we have just 0 guys going under, which is good. One little guy there, a little bit weird, but fine. Rated. and I want a card. It's just for testing. Why? It's already looking much better. If the camera is tilted like this, it looks like it is. Stick this is the environment. Let's test it. Put in her location, so well, look how it's really like this or not. I don't think it is. The orientation here will be. I'm gonna base myself on the corners of the ground there. That's it. We're sleeping a little bit. Let's see. These are the points there. See the card a bit lifted. Oh, it's minus 90. It should be 1% flat. Just a matter of finding the angle. Some wild stuff here. So I'm a big fan of this new controller, to be very honest. It's confusing. Okay, and this also be 0. We'll be on the ground now. It's facing up like crazy. It's not. I think the card is already. You can't touch it too much. Let's do another one. If because I have the ground on 0, so in this case I can just rotate almost 90 here. Oops. And it should be on the ground. Up. So in fact, see if there is a lot of distortion. Maybe the problem. Let's see if this will not crash. I want it to be undistorted. It's correct. There is a lot. That's probably the problem. And this will be set to distort or redistort. I think it's distorted actually. Let's see if now it will match the ground there properly. And stick to the corner. Let's see. Not it should be this big actually. Just have to closer. Yeah, I think it's working. Hold on. So I need to overscan here most likely. And then if I'm not copying this on top of the distort like this, I just have to use the opposite. This is just here is just a test to see if it's working or not. And on this one here, I have to put the distort. Then I can stick it under my character here. Let's see. Where is under? So I think I'm missing some. This is cropping the guy. It's not obviously. It will be enough. Yeah. Okay, so this was cropping my result. Still need a bit more, right? We have it. Seems to be the number. So by doing this, we have a plane now. Or I'm gonna put like this, obviously. So we have a plane that is properly distorted with the proper amount of overscan. We can kill the point cloud to make it a bit faster. And we know the location of it. So what can we do for this? There's like it's basically endless. Okay, so I'm gonna split this into two videos, otherwise it will be too long. So this is the end of part 1. I will upload part 2 as soon as the encoder finishes. So both of them should be online at the same time.